Good morning, good morning. It is Saturday morning at 8:40 and the race has been called. Biden just won Pennsylvania, making him projected to be the 46th president of the United States. Woo! You know me, I don't usually get political on here, really ever, but this was an intense race. This was a scary race. There were a lot of things on the line. Now we just have to pray that any of the lawsuits that Donald Trump is trying to put through won't hold. It won't go to the courts, which I really don't think there's any evidence behind these claims that could actually make it go to the court. So I think we're okay, but I don't know. This also means the first elected female vice president, who is a person of color, which is amazing. Like, talk about what a time to be alive. Like, voting in this election was so stressful, but so important. So I'm so glad I got my vote in. I'm so glad I made sure it was counted and it got there. Because what an awesome thing to say that, and what a stressful thing to say. Yeah, the first election I ever voted in was the 2020 election. Wild. Anyway, I'm gonna make pancakes and take a shower because my hair is gross. It is 10:10. I am watching the first episode of season 5 of Teen Wolf. I should say rewatching. I've seen all of these. But this is the one with, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen, skip past this next part. If you haven't watched Teen Wolf and you plan to, this is the season with the Dread Doctors, and I think it's one of my favorite seasons because it's pretty insane. Of like, I think this show does a really good job, because like the first season, of course, is mildly cringy because they were just starting and Tyler Posey was 19 and didn't know, like, you know. Anyway, he wasn't the best, you know. Some of his acting was a little cringy, but then, as I think this show does a really good job, what I'm getting at is as the seasons progress, they do a really good job of the threats progressing. Because, like, once again, if you haven't seen it, so season 1, it's Peter, basically. It's basically Peter, and then season 2, it's, shoot, why can't I remember season 2? Can't remember season 2 at the moment. Season 3, it's the Oni and the Nogitsune in part 2. And yeah, anyway. And then 4 is the 4 is Kate and the oh, duh, season 2 is the Kanema. Duh. Season 2 is the Kanema. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that they do a really good job of upping the stakes. Because, like, season 4 is a pretty, like, there's a pretty intense fight that last episode, and then you get to season 5 and you're like, oh, it gets worse. And then season 6, it's get even worse. So they do a really good job. I ended up getting a ticket to this talk series, which is happening over the next 5 weeks. My teacher, Jessica, had said, so she had sent out an email that she had a few extra free passes, and so I was able to get a free pass so I can go to all of these panels. The only one I'm missing is the one next weekend because I'll be moving with the movers, so I won't be able to watch it. But yeah, so I'll have this on in the background while I do stuff. She's so comfy. Oh, sorry, I woke you up. I don't want to get up because she's so comfy, but I need to pack at least a little bit today. I know she'll just get comfy on the couch again, but I feel bad because I'm like, she's right up against my leg. I'm like, sorry. This is definitely not enough stuff to fill this second thing. I'm just bringing this down because after I put this stuff in, I don't know how much room will be left, so I've once again reorganized my storage unit. My 2 tubs are actually over here now. They used to be this way, and then I realized I was not having enough room to put things in the way I wanted to. I just took a shower this morning and I'm sweating. So yeah, proud of myself because that top one right there that I just filled has a comforter, a box full of books, notebooks, and the rest of my Stephen King books, which are mostly hardcovers. So the thing probably easily weighs like 50 pounds, and I was able to lift it. So needless to say, I'm gonna want to be a little careful with my back because I'm not used to lifting that much amount of weight, and my arms and rest of my body are not very good at handling that. But ta-da, there it is. So I have this space kind of open. That box there is empty. That one's full, but I've got another one here that I'm gonna fill and put it on there. I've got a lot of little boxes that I think I'm just gonna end up getting rid of because I don't need them. Anyway, I was also supposed to run to the store today. That'll probably have to be tomorrow because it's already like 3 o'clock and Riley's coming over at like 5:30. We're trying to figure out what the heck we want to do. We might just end up getting dinner and watching Riverdale. That might be what we do. I don't know. We'll see. We were talking about going to Science World, but Science World closes at 5 today, so she gets off work at 5, so that's not happening. So the safest bet would probably just be for us to stay in my apartment, get dinner from somewhere, and bring it back. Just because it's probably the safest way to do things, so. What are you doing? Boop. She got herself in there. I'd like to claim that. She just got in. And she breaks out. I'm watching the speech. Yeah, Kamala Harris. Yes, first female elected vice president. Hell yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to curse, but I did anyway. Riley and I have just gotten some rolled ice cream from the place that's literally less than a block away from my apartment. It's actually a miracle I haven't gone there so much while I've been here. But we're watching some Riverdale, some season 3, which is a little painful, but it's okay. We're surviving. So Riley and I together, I've now made it, I believe, through another 3 episodes of Riverdale. So got a little bit better, not entirely, but I'm accepting that this season's gonna be a little insane. Either way, so there's that. I'll probably still be watching majority of the time Teen Wolf because I've already seen it before, so while I'm packing I can have it on in the background and not be too distracted because I've already seen it. Whereas Riverdale, I have not, so I would not want to miss any important events or moments in the show because I'm packing. But yes, so I'm heading to bed. It's been quite a great day with the news. There's of course still ballots to count and all that, but it is a little bit of a small relief for me. As I said, I won't get political much on here, but I am happy, I'll say that. So anyway, yes, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.